Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about something serious. I'm going to be talking about human trafficking, most specifically child trafficking. And I heard about this movie Sound of Freedom. I was like, I have to watch it. I've been seeing people recommending it, and yeah, I finally saw it, and I'm going to be talking about it today. Hi, I'm Taya, aka Misty. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are not new. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment before you go. I also have a blog on WordPress. This review will also be there on my blog. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom is a 2023 American action film based on a true life story. Yes, this story it really happened, and sadly, like, it's still happening today. Okay, so the story begins in Honduras. So where a poor father, Roberto, is a father of two. He has a son and a daughter, and they're struggling. So then a lady approached him. Her name was Giselle. She claimed to be like a modeling agent, that she wants to sign his children up to her agency, that they are beautiful, they're making money, and they're talented. So because he loved his children, he didn't want to stop them from being happy. So he agreed, and he took them for the audition. But when he got there, Giselle was like, oh, he can go, he should drop the children, that no parents are allowed, that he should come back by 7 to pick them up. That was a red flag at first, but at first he was like, what's going on? But he agreed. He didn't see any other parents there, so he left his children. But when he got back there, the place was empty. It was like they used an hotel or like an abandoned building. So when he got back there, it was empty. There was nobody there. So then we go back to California. Back in California, we see the main character, Tim Ballard. So we see Tim Ballard, who is actually the person the movie is based on. Like, this thing happens to him. So anyway, so Tim Ballard is a special agent for the Homeland Security investigations. So, and his role or his department was dealing with child pornography. So he arrested people in possession of child pornography, and also people who distribute child pornography. So, and like, the job was taking a toll on him mentally. And yeah, so one of his colleague Tim let him know that although they catch these pedophiles, these people engaging in the porn, they haven't successfully rescued the victims of the child trafficking. So and that was because most of this happens out of the US. So after they apprehended one of the pedophile, a man who was distributing child pornography, so Tim talked to the man. He like gains the man's trust and made the man think he himself was into child pornography. So because the man trusted him, he was like, okay, was going to hook him up with one of their victims with a child. So Tim and his men, they were already on ground. I think Tim just wanted more information before they fully arrest the man. So yeah, they arrested the man, and Tim was able to save one of the victims, was able to save Miguel, who was Roberto's son. So when they rescued Miguel, Tim asked Miguel some questions to find out the whereabouts of his sister, and to try to catch the traffickers. So Tim found out that Miguel was separated from his sister Rocio, and yeah, Miguel was sexually abused and traumatized. So, but luckily, Tim reunited Miguel back with his father Roberto. So, and before that, he promised Miguel that he would save his sister. So, Tim began to look for Rosia. So, and he meets Vampiro, who also tries to save victims of child trafficking after encountering one himself. So, Tim and Vampiro, they come up with a plan to lure Giselle to them because they feel if they go to Giselle, they won't be able to get many of the children. But if they bring her to them, she will come with her victims. So, their plan was to like a to set up a hotel for child trafficking that pedophiles can come do their business with the children and go. So that was their plan. So it worked. Giselle came and she brought her victims and she was accosted. She was arrested along with her workers, along with her associates. So, but Rosia was not among those children they rescued. So Tim, he asked more questions. He asked one of Giselle's associates questions, and that one told him that she was already sold, that she was sold and she is now in Colombia. So Tim found out that Rosia was in a secluded region of Colombia with a lot of rebels. Like the region is like it's not even in the map. Nobody goes there. It's filled with people who are rebelling against the Colombian government and criminals. So they knew they couldn't go there easily. So Tim suggested that they dress up as doctors working with the United Nations. They are volunteers like going to different countries. So that was their plan. So they dressed up as doctors, went with some vaccines, and they got there. And the rebels, they didn't allow both of them come through. They only allowed Tim to enter. So Tim entered, and after he was looking for Rosia, so then he saw her. Rosia was like the personal sex slave to the leader of the rebels, Alcran. So and like eyes were always on her, like El Alcran was protective of her. So later that night, Tim he rescued Lucia, killing El Alcran in the process. So and he and his men they were arrested. Yeah, so he reunited Rosia back with her family, and it was a beautiful reunion. And yeah, that was the end of this movie. Because it's a real life story, we kind of have the idea that it's good at the end. Like the end was worth it. So after the movie, we see the epilogue where we are told that because of that incident, Tim Ballard he testified before the United States Congress, and because of that, they passed laws that made the government to cooperate when it comes to foreign countries and sex trafficking investigations. Like because prior to this, they were not cooperating. That's why oh, I didn't even say it because after Tim arrested the first pedophile that was distributing porn, so he started investigating, and he realized that it was happening more outside the country, so he went to, I don't know the country he went to, but he was trying to find information. Yeah, to set up, when he was about to set up the hotel to lure Giselle, his boss told him no, they didn't have funding for that. So Tim resigned. Yeah, he resigned and was working with the vampiro because he felt since they don't want to help him, there was no point, he could do it himself, and his wife supported him. So because Tim did not give up, the state congress was able to pass laws to ensure that the United States government, they help and they cooperate with foreign countries when they're investigating sex trafficking crimes. So, and also Timothy Ballard today is now the founder of Operation Underground Railroad and is the CEO of the Nazarene Fund. And both these organizations, like, they help victims of child trafficking, they rescue children, and I think today they've rescued like over 2 million children, which is crazy. It's wide, over 2 million. Wow. And also he has written many books, and yeah, it's just crazy to think that this kind of things are happening in this world. Like, we don't know, a lot of things are happening, we don't even know the half of it. So anyway, yeah, that's the end of my video. If you haven't seen Sound of Freedom, you should check it out. It's a heavy one. It's a sad story, it's a heavy story, but it's worth it. It's something that needs to be told. It's a story that needs to be heard. And yeah, I'm glad Angel Studios, they decided to make it a movie. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this movie, and I'll give it I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't liked this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.